joined by Marta Varela, Director of Revenue Strategy with Barceló Hotel Group, coming to us from Madrid, Spain. How are you?
Hello, good afternoon.
You doing okay?
Yes, very good. Thank you very much. Well, due to the circumstances, but yes, it's better to keep a positive answer at this end.
Yes, I'm with you. We got to stay positive.
Exactly.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about your personal experience over the past 7-8 months or so?
Okay. The past 7 months have been, a bit like a curve. We started, on denial when it all started here in Spain. The first cancellation, we got it like 10th of February. And at the beginning, we were very much on denial. So we were applying all the restrictions and cancellations and everything. And it was just about 2 weeks later when we started seeing that this would be something more serious, even if we never would expected the situation to be like the one it is today. So, for the first month, then at the beginning of March or mid-March, we had to close the hotels, and we were 3 months with the hotels closed until beginning of June. That was by government rules. So in that period, my day-to-day changed a lot. From the team of 20 people, we were only 4 people left in the office. Everybody else is sitting at home with helps from the government and so on. But yes, the situation has changed. So then, from the eight hotels, I'm right now looking after 8 hotels, 5 in Madrid, and then one in 60 kilometers, 200 kilometers, and 1 in Lisbon. So then we had all the telephones from all these hotels sent to us. So yes, mainly the first 3 months we were just coping with cancellations, with giving back deposits, refunds, and things like that. And only really like a beginning of June, when we started seeing, or end of May, when we started seeing that the situation would be changing, then is when we started, or I started taking back some revenue optimization activities, really.
So are all your hotels open now?
No, not at all. From the 8 hotels, we only have 3 hotels fully open. Well, when I say fully open, it's that we serve breakfast, and that we serve also, in one of them, the restaurant is open. The other one, the restaurant is only open for breakfast. Now, from the 3 hotels that we have open, 1 open 1st of July, 2 open 1st of July, and 1 open 1st of October. From the other ones, we tried also to open 2 1st of October. 1 only lasted 4 days, so we had to close it on October 4th, and the other one lasted 21 days, so we had to close on October 22nd. And then there is another one, which is more like it's a convention hotel, but it's on a leisure location, very, very liked for weekends, and we have a spa up there. So that hotel, since 1st of October, we are trying to open on Friday and Saturday only. And then, so what we do is that we are taking reservations, and then on the Thursday, then we decide whatever we are going to open it or not, depending on the occupancy that we have.
So things are your cases are rising in Spain, right? And things are starting to shut down again?
Well, the thing is that, the second wave is over there, but I was just talking about that with a couple of people this morning, and funny enough, it looks like the cases are rising. However, hospitals are not as overbooked as they were in March, and then schools are open since September, and only 2% of students have been contagious or have been infected. So yes, we are expecting in the next weeks to the cases to raise, and the government is taking a lot of very heavy measures, like in the rest of Europe. However, we don't, in the day-to-day, we perceive all the restrictions, but it's not that we are perceiving as much the cases that are raising, even if more and more people around are being, you start knowing more people that it's gone sick, right?
Yeah. So how you said you got back to your revenue management duties? How are you doing things different?
Okay, well, first of all, you have to forget everything which was historics and budget that's something that it's not anymore on the table. Now the most historic that we have is what happened last month. So the data that is more accurate is to see, okay, last month we were open, which percentage of occupancy we had at the beginning of the month, and how did we end the month. So if now I'm looking, for example, I must say that our hotels are not reaching more than, there's one that is reaching 40-50% occupancy. That's on the leisure side. But the city hotels in Madrid, we started with one hotel 1st of October with 1%, and we are now at 7.5%, and we are happy with that result. The other one, we started already with 5%, but that's because we have a crew. We have an American crew that is coming. Unfortunately, they have just told us that from 11 daily rooms, they will drop to 3 rooms because they will only have the cargo room. So then our occupancy is dropping by 3 points. So we only start the month with a 2%. And then to raise up to 10%, it's very much a day-to-day, booking reservation. So, how our we are looking as far as 3 weeks to see what the historic was, and then you keep on looking at what's happening in the city as to which are the hotels that are open. We don't like to talk about the price war, the typical price war. Yes, we are dropping our rates, but it's not because we don't call it price war. It's because not all of our competitors are open. So it's not that we are competing against us. In our case, for example, we are competing more with the 4 stars, because in Madrid, only 9 hotels out of 30 of 5 stars, so 28% are open, whilst from 4 stars, we have 82 hotels out of 140. So it's about 56% of the hotels of 4-star are open. So really, our competitor now, it's 4-star hotels. So we are looking at what hotels are doing, but going one scale down to what you would be looking normally around.
Got it. Okay. With our time remaining, Marta, any advice for hoteliers going through this?
Okay, well, any advice for hoteliers going to this? Well, first of all, one have to stay positive, right? For me, the advice would be to revisit all the typical indicators that we have been looking, like segmentation, channel, booking windows. We have to look especially at origin of business. And whilst in one side, I'm encouraging everybody to be in all the possible channels, even if we normally go into our direct channel, that should be our most preferable one. I'm encouraging to be in all the windows, in all the possible windows, so as to get that business. On the other hand, one has to revisit which is my origin of business, because and don't apply certain offers that will not bring you that additional business. Only thing we'll be doing is diluting your own business. So those kind of things, yes, I would address to look at them.
Okay, some good advice.
Yes, other things that I would be, also analyzing what's the customer behavior. So how has it changed? So for some hotels now, bookings are coming 2 days in advance. For some hotels, bookings are coming 4 days in advance. So really analyze what's the customer looking, and how are they feeling comfortable. And try to give the customer what they are looking for.
Yep, that's some good advice, Marta. Thank you so much for joining me.
My pleasure. Thank you very much for having me here.
You bet.